friends. I'm Jill Wyoskowski, a librarian at Caroline Kennedy Library. Altered Books is an in-person art program for adults that was meeting prior to the COVID-19 pandemic at Caroline Kennedy Library. You may be wondering, what exactly is an altered book? An altered book is a form of mixed media art that changes a book from its original form into a new and different form, thus altering the book's appearance and or meaning. In other words, the spirit of the program is to take an old, damaged, or unwanted book and upcycle it by giving it a new purpose, which in turn gives the book a new life. In this episode, I'll lay out the preparation needed to get your book ready to alter. I'm going to admit, this part isn't super fun, but it's certainly a necessary step for your project to be successful. Let's get started. Not just any book will do. If you're new to altered books or need a refresher, please take a few and watch the intro video, which covers book selection. Supplies. The list is incredibly short. A hardcover book for altering. But remember, not just any book will do. Mod Podge, paintbrush, and some optional items. You can use scissors or an X-Acto knife. I did not use either for my project. Books are constructed to hold a specific number of pages of a predetermined thickness. Since we'll be adding content, thus altering our books, we'll need to remove pages ahead of time. Removing pages keeps the book from bloating from the added content and allows the cover to close properly. A bit of planning is required for this step. Take a moment to flip through the book you selected and make note of the parts you want to keep and highlight, such as artwork or specific chapters or page numbers with special meaning. Depending on the size of your book, you'll need to remove anywhere from 25 to 100 pages. For this demonstration, I selected a book with 419 pages. I started with removing 50 pages from the front of the book, and I'll remove probably about 100 more from the back of the book. Again, take your time with this step and do some planning. To remove the pages, gently tear them from the spine of your book. Scissors or an X-Acto knife are completely optional. Now that you've removed some pages, you'll need to prepare a few pages for altering. Wait, what? You may be wondering. Standard pages in a book are pretty thin, right? Since we'll be embellishing them with paint, glue, and mementos of some sort, we'll need to make them a bit more sturdy. We accomplish this by gluing together 3 to 5 pages. For this step, I lightly and evenly apply Mod Podge between each of the pages to be glued together, and I run my hand over the pages to smooth them out. To dry, close your book. You may want to put a heavy object on top to help flatten the pages. A bit of advice, it's best to only prepare a few workable pages at a time and let them completely dry before preparing more. By spacing out the prep process, you'll hopefully avoid getting wavy pages near the spine from the book being open while glue is wet. As you work on new projects in your book, you'll need to prepare more pages. Keep in mind, this preparation is only needed for general page design. If you're wanting to create a book safe or a shadow box, the preparation takes a different path. If you're looking for ideas, try searching the following terms on Pinterest: altered books, junk journals, smash books, and art journals. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this episode of Altered Books. As always, we'd love to see your projects, even if you're just getting started. Feel free to email your photos to dhreference@gmail.com or use hashtag DHCLibraries on social media. I'm Jill Wyoskowski with Caroline Kennedy Library. Stay connected with us at dhcl.mishlibrary.org and on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now on Pinterest. Thanks for tuning in.